What do you call a cold bird? A bird. I'm Dilly.
And I'm Mark. Welcome back to Mark and Dilly's mini games. Let's get it!
Mini games with Mark and Dilly. Mini games, oh yeah, with Mark and Dilly. Mini games. Little tiny games. Welcome back to episode 2 of our Mark and Dilly mini games. If you remember last week,
Laura really killed it. She came out with 8 points. She was right on top. Shark was in a close second, and then we had John and G tied for last.
yeah, so we got points 8 for Laura, 5 for Mark, and 4 for John and Graham. Do you think they're gonna change much today?
I think it'll be very interesting to see what the boys can pull out. They gotta make some kind of play to get back into this game. Okay, and a new segment we're gonna be doing is the comment of the week throughout this. We used to read everyone's comments. Right now we didn't do it for the last video, so we wanna give the comments a bit of notice, so we're gonna have a favorite comment of the week. What was your favorite comment, Dilly?
My favorite comment was, I believe, Sydney's comment about she's rooting for Graham, the underdog.
Yep, she's rooting for Graham. We love to see people getting on teams. If you're Team Graham, let us know in the comments.
Yep, I've seen Team Graham's, I've seen Team John's. We're pretty silent on Shark and Laura though, so where are your fans? Actually,
Multi-Cracker Jacker's rooting for Laura.
Right.
Just no one on Team Shark.
Oh, maybe this is the time for people to be rooting for Shark.
Yeah, maybe this week he wins over some of the crowd.
Maybe it's Shark Week.
Okay, let's get into our first task this week. So here's a look of what they're gonna be doing for task 1.
Recreate this scene. You must be blindfolded.
You have 1 minute to look at the objects and 2 minutes to draw. Okay.
So the scene is just these 3 things in the same order.
So it looks like they're drawing 3 items blindfolded. That can't be too tricky, can it?
No, it shouldn't be too hard. You just gotta have a good look at the items. Get your colors lined up. Make sure you got your right markers.
Yeah.
Don't get your markers mixed up.
Do not get your markers mixed up.
And it should be easy.
Bada boom, bada bing. I don't know how anyone could mess this up.
Nope, I think we'll see some nice, beautiful Van Goghs.
I can't wait.
Beautiful paintings, and I hope we don't see any Picassos.
No. Who are we seeing first?
I would love to see Shark and John first.
Okay, let's go ahead and watch them.
Okay. So, I'm assuming I'm drawing blindfolded.
Sneaky little fucking lid there, right?
Yeah.
Right. This is gonna be fucking stupid. And I'm drawing this scene.
Yeah. Those 3 objects.
And I have to draw this blindfolded.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the yellow. There's black. There's
Closer shade.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on with this? Shit. These are quite the pens.
Yeah. Double-ended.
Anything else I do will just be scribbles because I don't wear anything else
Okay,
on the page.
so you're done?
So yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, I think I might just call it because I don't know that.
Think you're done?
Yeah, I don't think going back and adjusting anything is going to improve anything whatsoever.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, we'll call it.
Okay.
Let's see my work here. Oh, it's a little better than I thought, to be quite honest with you.
Okay. I mean, I could add the cheeks in. That's actually not bad.
Okay, I like both of their strategies where they use the colored pens right from the start.
Yeah, I think that was a good strategy. It made it a lot easier for them just to follow one after the other. And I think they both kind of did their work and stopped there.
Yeah.
There's no going back.
No.
And they just went for it.
They're like, we're done. Let's go. You know what I did enjoy? How much Mark was struggling with the markers.
Mark really was not good with the markers.
No.
He was pulling them off. I guess they were a double-ended marker.
Yeah.
So he was a bit confused.
He was even had trouble opening up the case.
Really?
Yeah.
I think something he could have done was kind of open the marker, get a feel for what they look like in his setup phase. He had a whole minute to set up.
He had a long time, yeah.
So I think that's all on him, really.
It is, yeah. It's his minute. Do what you want with it. And John, just overall, pretty good picture. I knew what he was drawing. Good job.
Okay, let's have a look at Laura and Graham.
Okay, let's go for it.
Oh, I did it wrong. I'm gonna hope that's the line. Pikachu.
Yes.
When did my minute start?
20 seconds ago.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Almost started badly. Shit.
Oh no. Okay, I left black undone.
Yeah. Good strategy, I see you're using here.
Let's leave blue here. Let's leave that open. Oh no. This is not red, I'm screwed. Black I left on the far side.
15 seconds.
Oh no, I already did that. What is that?
10 seconds.
Yeah, I think the difference there was simplicity versus complexity.
Yes.
Pencil down, please. I think Mark and John really went simple. Use your marker, put it down, it's done. Use your marker, put it down, it's done. Use your marker, put it down, it's done. Whereas Graham and Laura were trying to switch up colors.
They're going back and forth.
Wow.
Moving them around, and I think that complexity may have hurt them both. Let's put up a picture of, let's see all four of them.
Okay.
Put them up.
Here they are.
Okay, we have them all here. We got the originals. Interesting, Shark was the only one who chose to do a vertical.
Very interesting, yeah.
Everyone else did a horizontal, which I think is the right call.
Yeah.
It takes up the most space on the page. So Graham, he went for the black outlines with colored in.
I can appreciate that.
It was a lot of work, but to be honest, I'm not sure it paid off. This kind of looks like something maybe a toddler would do.
Yeah, it's like you tried to color in the lines and you failed.
I'm saying Graham's not looking too hot.
Not looking too hot.
We'll put him at the bottom for now and see if anyone gets worse.
Yeah.
Let's move on to John here.
John. You know, he kept it simple. He's got nice spacing between the objects, showing some depth here.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's quite nice. It's very simple.
It's very simple.
Minimalistic.
It's clean.
I think with grams, we could definitely tell that's a cup.
Yes.
John's is a bit more abstract, but I think John's is quite nice.
Yes. I think it is ahead of grams right now.
I would think so, yeah. I would agree.
Next, we have Laura.
We have Laura.
Not gonna lie, the Pikachu terrifies me because it's got such a human face.
Yeah, I don't like the Pikachu one bit. It's really creepy. The mug looks good.
Yeah, the cup's really good.
That's a good
I see
cup.
it's a cup. She's got the detail on the bottom of the cup. And then we have Cody CC. Yeah, and then we have Cody CC. And then we have Marks, the shark.
Last but not least, the shark. He's looking to get some fans this week.
Maybe next week, Mark.
Oh, yikes. The cup.
The cup is crazy to me.
Yeah, I think
Because-
he struggled out of everyone. Everyone else had a decent cup. I think this is the worst cup we'll see.
It's just like, have you never drawn a cup before?
It does. This little kind of triangle turn he's done here at the handle
It's very,
it really makes you wonder what he was thinking.
very confusing. It's just... And then we got Cody CC here, and let me tell you what I like about this. Cody is a stick man, but the stick is not.
The stick is definitely more 3D. He didn't go for the stick. He went for the 3D stick. I think he's done very good on the base here.
Yes, it's a good base. Well, what time to hand out some points?
Yeah.
Who are we giving 5 points to?
Well, I would say the candidates for 5 points. I don't think Graham's in the running.
No.
I don't really. I think I just would give it to John, to be honest.
Okay, I think so too. It's the most simple. It's just like, yeah, that's Pikachu, that's a cup, that's a hockey player. With a stick in its face.
I completely agree. I think he kept it simple and it paid off.
5 points to John.
It'll
No,
be
sorry.
4 points.
4
to
points
John.
to John. 4 points to John. Next.
Next, I think we have to maybe get into a bit more detail here. Let's say, who's the best Pikachu here? I think Laura wins out of the 3 Pikachus. The best cup
It's Laura.
is Laura again. Best Cody CC is
Mark.
Shark.
So I think that means Laura gets 3 points.
Would that mean Laura gets 3, Shark gets 1, Shark gets 2, Graham gets 1?
I think so, yeah.
Because Graham didn't win in any category.
No.
Okay, so we're going to give Laura 3 points.
Nice.
We're going to give Shark 2 points.
Okay.
And we're going to give Graham 1 point.
Yikes.
This is bad, Graham. This did not turn out.
Moving on to the next task.
Yeah, let's see where we're putting them up to now.
Throw the kiwi in the bowl.
From behind the green line.
Only using your left hand.
You have 3 attempts. I have to use that bowl.
Get those kiwis in the bowl.
Get those kiwis out of here, into that bowl. Who are we seeing first?
Let's watch Shark first.
Okay, let's watch Shark first.
Left hand. Alright. Can my hand pass the green line in follow through or no?
You have to interpret the card.
I mean,
So your
technically
interpretation.
Okay.
2 shots left.
Who's eating these kiwis afterwards?
No, 1/3.
I might eat
Sold.
them.
1 attempt left.
I mean, you said rules are open to interpretation. Technically, behind the green line could be this. Could be.
This.
No, that is.
Okay.
Sorry. I like the creativity though.
Why are these fucking guys laughing?
Okay, 0 for 3. That must have hurt.
That must have hurt quite a bit. Right away, that gives him what? Are we going to give him a point for that? Or 0 points?
Well, we'll see where everyone else falls, but I don't think he's beaten anyone with 0 for 3.
No, I don't either.
So it's not looking good, and he's looking for new fans this week, so...
Maybe this will help him.
You think this will help him?
Maybe.
He's gonna get the pity fans.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Okay. Well, let's see what everyone else did.
Any time limit?
Nope.
No.
From behind the green line.
Yes.
Can I move the bowl?
Yes.
Game, set, match. Questions.
Yes.
Can I move the line?
You can't move the line.
Can I move the ball?
You can move the ball.
Can I drop it in the ball? Would that be considered a throw?
That could be considered a throw.
Okay. So I have to stand behind the green line.
You have to be
You have to
behind
be
the green
behind.
line. So, any questions? Nope.
What if I go 3 for 3?
What if?
Green line.
Okay.
No crossing the green line.
I'm just move that there now. Or do you want me to like reach over for the ball?
That's fine. Good job.
Thanks.
You only had to get one in, so now you're just being show off. There. Nice. I'm done. Very good.
Good job. Yeah.
Very good. You did it.
Thanks.
How does that make you feel?
Really good.
Yeah? They all had similar ideas. They all thought about it. They said, "Oh, we gotta be behind the green line," but we never said anything about the bowl.
Yeah, I think you could see the wheels spinning in their heads.
Yeah.
They all kind of took a little time, but they got it.
I loved watching them think. It was just like, yeah, you did it.
Yeah, and they were all pretty satisfied with themselves, pretty
Yeah.
happy with themselves. You saw John doing his little clapping. And yeah, great for all of them. Two of them went above and beyond. Well, they all went above and beyond.
Yeah.
We only asked them to put one
One in.
kiwi in the bowl, and 2 of them got all 3 in the bowl, and Laura got 2 out of the 3.
Yeah.
A bit of a fumble on the 3rd there. But yeah, great work for everyone. They all completed the
I
task.
think they all get 4 points.
You think so?
I think they do, yeah.
I'm not gonna dock Laura one for... Laura dropped a kiwi.
She dropped a kiwi, but we only asked her to put 1 kiwi in the beginning.
Yeah, but passing's a 50%. So we're gonna give John and Graham both 4 points. We're gonna give Laura 3. We're gonna give Shark 1. What do you think?
That's how it's gotta be. And now, on to the final score of the show for Minigames 2. We have Shark in last place with 3 points. We have Graham in second last place with a nice 5 points. Then we got Laura in second with 6 points. And we got John in first place with 8 points.
Wow, good comeback for John. We had him, he was getting bullied last week.
He was absolutely getting bullied by some people, not us.
Not us, we were very fair to him. And this week, he comes out, and he just drops a huge score of 8 points.
Good job, John.
Okay, let's look at the series scores. We got Laura keeping her lead in first with 14 points. Jumping up into second place from last is John with 12 points, only 2 behind Laura.
Watch your back, Laura.
We got Graham in third with 9 points.
Nice.
And then falling into second to last, tough week for the Shark when he's looking to gain fans.
Yeah.
He's got 8 points.
Wah, wah.
I guess it isn't Shark Week after all. That was 2 weeks ago. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching episode 2 of Mark and Dilly's mini games. Leave your comment below as to which team you're getting on.
And while you're down there,
hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring that bell. We appreciate every like, comment, subscribe, and view.
because that really helps our logarithm.
We'll catch you all next week. This was Mark and Dilly's mini games.
Little tiny games.